Interior office. Hans, Carl, Fritz, and Franco confer. All of you, stay at your post. We knew that police action was inevitable. In fact, it's necessary. So let them start their feeble efforts until then. What? Until then. This is the script's messed up. Stay calm. We have the hostages. Remember, we are still in charge. Suddenly, Han CB crackles to life. I told you all. I want radio silence until further. 34th floor. Boardroom. McLean. He's got a CB on the table and on, and his cop's notebook is out again. He's already upgraded the number of terrorists to 12 minus 3 equals 9, and added other information. As he speaks, he takes ammo clips from the dead men and their sidearm. This script is messed up. Okay, your turn.
Gee, I'm sorry, Hans. Nobody gave me the message. You should have put it in the bulletin board. Anyway, I thought you and Franco and Carl and the other boys might be lonely. Now that I waxed Tony and Marco and their buddy, so I invited some of my guys from the card game.
In the office, the terrorists react, startled, as McLean name drops. You could be Franco.
How does he know so much about...
How nice of you to call. I assume you are our mysterious party crasher. You are the most troublesome for a security guard. I don't know where the accent went. I'm sorry.
Lost it.
34th floor. On McLean, inner cut. Moving down the corridor. Now armed with Marco's machine gun and carrying Heinrich's kit bag. He seems more lethal.
Buzz. Sorry, Hans. Wrong guess. Would you like to go for a double jeopardy? Where the stakes are double and the scores really change?
He rolls Heinrich over and is delighted to find a pack of Galasines in the man's pocket. He takes them, pats the dead man's face.
Bad for your health anyway.
Who are you then?
Just the fly in the ointment, Hans. The monkey in the wrench. The pain in the ass.
McLean stops mid-speech. He's just opened a kit bag Heinrich had over his shoulder when he died. Now McLean takes out the contents. Dozens and dozens of explosive detonators. Marked danger. And a chunk of silo-wrapped plastique the size of an electric razor.
Plastique.
He whistles in surprise to himself. In the office, Hans turns off his mic for a moment, turns to Carl. Check on all the others. Don't use the radio. See if he's lying about Marco and find out if anyone else is missing. He moves. Hans goes back to the CB. Meanwhile, McLean smiles at the telltale static as Hans goes off and on. He knows what's happening. Now he starts to walk down a corridor, eyes panning from elevator to the stairwell doors. Mr. Mystery Guest, are you still there?
I wouldn't think of leaving, Hans. Unless you want to open the front door.
I'm afraid not. But you have me at a loss. You know my name. But who are you? Just another American who saw too many movies as a child? Another orphan of a bankrupt culture who thinks he's John Wayne, Rambo, Marshall Dillon?
Actually, I was always partial to Roy Rogers. I really dug those sequin shirts.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy? A light blinks on the elevator.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! What? Why did I write it like yeah? Did you see that?
Yeah, I just noticed. I thought I vetted this very well. McLean goes quietly through the stairwell door and is gone by the time the search party steps onto the floor. Han sits quietly, thinking. The end.
Y'all gotta guess what movie that is.
I don't think it's very hard to guess.
Hey, it might be really hard for some of our listeners who don't rewatch movies or weren't allowed to watch our movies.
That's true. Feliz Navidad, mis amigos.
Merry Christmas to our English listeners.
Bueno. Bienvenidos a la referencia de la película, aka the movie reference. This is episode 64, and this is our Christmas extravaganza, baby.
Woo!
Yeah!
Yippee!
Yippee-ki-yay. What's going on, Britt?
Man, a whole lot. Is this gonna be this episode comes out tomorrow, right?
Well, fingers crossed.
You're gonna have to make it happen, Kevin, because this is gonna be my shout out to Mama. This episode is for mi madre. She
actually, both our moms. Just throwing that out there.
Vos madres.
I mean, they're your mom is my mom.
So how do I say that though?
You're gonna say this episode's dedicated to our mother or our mom.
I thought we were going Spanish with this dog, so
okay. You say this episode's dedicated to my mother, and I'll say this episode's dedicated to my mother.
This episode dedicated to our mama.
I'm sorry, mama.
I never meant to hurt you. But happy birthday, mama.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to our mom, who turns a ripe age of 28.
Can I say something?
Okay.
I was telling people at work that mom's birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they're like, your birthday's coming up too. I was like, yeah. And she's like, you're gonna be 28. I said, no. My ass is gonna be 29. And then she goes, oh, what? And then she goes, like Schmidt said, 29.
29?
29 all day. So
Look
I
at
guess
you.
that made me feel better. I think my birthday theme should be New Girl Schmidt.
Ooh.
29.
Can I be Nick?
Of course you could be Nick. But
I got you cookie. You gave me a cookie. Got you cookie.
Gave you cookie. Got you cookie. Oh man, New Girl's like the best show of all time.
It's great. It's great. I love. I didn't.
Did it be here for my birthday though?
I rewatched. Well, to answer your question with another question, the part when he says, "You can tell me anything, I won't be mad." What do you mean?
So the one where he's cheating on.
Yeah. So you broke up with Cece. No, you broke up with. You can't have both.
Elizabeth, you can't have both wives. You can't just have a bunch of wives. Classic Nick and Schmidt.
Yeah, buddy. So yes, sorry. Just shout out to mom. Happy birthday, mom. We went way off the track here. Bernie's about to turn older, and it's.
I already said how old I'm gonna be.
It's your skin product. That's why she looks as young as she does. I think longtime fans know when your birthday is because we did that epic episode praising you.
That was a baller ass episode.
It was a baller ass episode.
I wish I could have done that for you, but I'm not good at editing.
Huh?
I wish I could have done the same thing for you, but I'm not good at editing.
Oh, yeah.
I would have had to hire someone to do it, and that would have cost,
But do you think I have highlight moments? Like, I feel like you have highlight moments, like mic drop moments. Like,
absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I don't think I have mic drop moments. You have mic drop moments. Or we could just do a bunch of montage of your crazy laugh.
We could do a crazy laugh, or like every time I think I'm being funny and I have that awkward laugh by myself.
That doesn't happen.
That one, dude, I catch it every single episode.
You, because you overanalyze, dog.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope you got to check out our spectacular DC special. Alex did an incredible job. Bernie, confirm to the people that you just didn't care about that content.
I could give two rats asses about just kidding.
I think that's what I said. I have to go
Yeah.
back, but I think that's what I said. Brittany would give gives two rat asses about DC.
Listen up, fellas. I said, you know what? Go, talk to the experts.
Mm-hmm.
Regularly text me, he's like, oh, I'm thinking about, teaming up with this cat and this cat. And I'm like, oh,
You
I
want to be
don't
a
read.
part of the cats.
Yeah.
You
I was
want to
like,
meow.
I don't know comic books like that. So go talk to a higher power, kind of thing.
Hey, bada bing, bada boom, and it
Bada
happened.
bing, bada boom. Look at that. You got some experts now.
I guess so, man. It
How
turned
have
out
you
good.
been? What's new? What's new, huh?
I mean, nothing really. I mean, nothing at all. I just wanted to do a Christmas special, and I wanted to ask you Christmas related questions, and I wanted to give you Christmas movie trivia, and yeah, just have some fun before we.
I'm just not in the Christmas spirit. I was when I decorated the casa,
Mm-hmm.
the como se dice. I've been,
Christmas spirit.
enjoying
Come on,
life,
feel it,
And
feel it.
this week, I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I think it's because there's patients still coming to the office. Pourquoi? And I'm not off the day after Christmas. Christmas on a Sunday, and then I have to meal prep on Sunday, and I'm just like, my beautiful Christmas is ruined.
I'm sorry. What if you meal prep before Christmas?
Here's what's happening. Here's the problem. If there is a winter freeze, Texas ain't prepared. I might not have power again. And of course, it's gonna happen on the weekend when I'm not working. Close the motherfucker down during the week. Like, you do the storm on Wednesday. Close the bitch down. Anyway, I don't want to be Miss Sourpuss.
Right, of course.
It's fine.
I
I'm,
mean, what else is new?
what else is new? So let me not be a Debbie Downer. Let me not be the Grinch on this episode. Christmas
Ooh,
is
that
gonna
would have
be
been a good
lit.
name for you, Brittany Grinch.
Brittany Grinch.
Not
Or
that you're the Grinch. I'm just saying that would have been a good name.
Brittany Skellington. More of, Nightmare Before Christmas vibes.
I feel you.
But, this episode better lift me up. Better put me into that Christmas zone. Friday, I make a tamales, y'all. If you want to vlog about the tamales after I go to Pilates, hit me up.
Oh snap! Is that a rhyme?
It was. You like that?
I like it, man. I'll be making
we're doing the
tamales
wrong
after
stuff.
Pilates.
Ooh.
Trying to look like a hottie and acting naughty.
Ooh. My dog. You should really get into Pilates though. It's a good thing. I feel like I'm
No. You scared me when you had the shakes.
Oh my god. Yeah, I thought I was gonna like have a heart attack or something. Did I talk about the podcast?
No, you texted me.
I texted you.
Yeah.
So after I've done Pilates before. Okay. It's been about a year. I do work out here and there. And so we did Pilates. This bitch got me doing legs for like 45 minutes, okay? Ooh. Chill the fuck out, okay? Oh, sorry, chill the F out. And literally in Pilates, 8 seconds is not 8 seconds. So you're doing a lunge, she goes 8, you're doing another lunge, do another lunge, 7, do another lunge. And it's like a 10-minute, 8 seconds. And so you're doing that, and then there's an add-on. Oh, yeah. When you do your lunge, now jump. Okay, and then catch your leg, that kind of stuff. And me and Divya, I was just looking at Divya like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. And then we left class, and well, there was parts where I'm in class where I was like, I can't move my leg.
Yeah.
like it's just stuck. Like there's not it's not listening to what my head is saying. So
Move.
then woof, the leg is gone. So then when we go to the car, I'm like I might as well be on a rocker at this point. And then I just have to sit down for like 10 minutes. And then I'm like literally my hands like this, like tremors after the class. I'm like, damn. So that's my new thing, pretending to be a rich housewife going to Pilates.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I have to just pretend. I have to live the lifestyle I want. Manifest the lifestyle you want.
That's right.
Mm.
Be your own boss.
That's it. That's the one right there.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
It will happen, man. I'm manifesting it every day now because I've been doing a lot of self reflecting as far as like YouTube is concerned, right? And I even wrote it in my little notebook here. Okay, I wrote it in there about my behaviors on YouTube and what I expect from the audience. Also, and this is not a diss or anything, but it's like, okay, if I'm not gonna do it, why am I gonna expect anybody else to do it, right? So I started thinking in terms of that way, and then I started watching people. I already watched like John Campia and a whole bunch of other YouTubers, and I was like, okay, if they can do it,
so can you.
I can do it. One day, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna manifest it, put it out in the universe. One day, I'm gonna end up on that John Campia show, and I'm gonna be a happy little guest.
I think if we started this podcast
10 years ago,
during COVID,
oh, hands down,
no mames.
hands down. It would, yeah, because it didn't. Will Tennyson, he took off. He started during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
maybe we're just not cute, lovable Canadians.
I mean,
we're too
American. The only reason why it's funny because Will Tennyson and John Campia are both Canadian. That's funny, pretty good. But
pretty good.
like I had Will Tennyson on the brain because when you were talking about 8 seconds, I always think about when he talks about seconds. Like he always goes, "I feel bad for my girlfriend," because he goes 45 seconds is not is super long or something. I forget what he says. It's not that long, and he goes, "I feel bad for my girlfriend." So good. Anyways, so here we are. It's the holiday season, guys. It's my favorite time of the year.
It's upon us.
It's my favorite time of the year, and I'm just like Britt. Okay, this week I've gotten more into the Christmas spirit because I told Lisette, I said, no more. We're gonna feel it. We're gonna watch Christmas movies. We're gonna light the tree up every day. We're gonna make sure we light up outside because our house, honestly, is the only house on the block that has lights. There's maybe one more down the street, but that's it. And I'm like, dude, when I was young, it was amazing. Like, not to go super far back, but there was a time where I the reason why I remember is because Dad used to make me take out the trash. And
taking out the trash.
The only time that I felt happy taking out the trash at night was when it's Christmas time because everybody in that cul-de-sac had lights. You know what I mean? And so I miss this year alone, I've been looking around. I'm like, man, it's so depressing. So many people, no disrespect to some people that we know, but too many people are going the inflatable route. And it's like, what happened?
Well, inflatable doesn't have enough lights.
What happened to putting lights on the house? What's going on here? You know what I mean? Because I'm that person that still wants to go every like Christmas Eve or at least a couple days before Christmas to go look at people's lights. You know what I mean?
Are you gonna do that this year?
Yeah, that's our plan is to do that this year. Hopefully we get to go do it. But yeah, like so I like I said, I'm missing that Christmas spirit. So I was like, okay, we're watching Christmas movies. Brittany and I are doing a Christmas episode. I'm manifesting Christmas. It's gonna feel like Christmas up in here, up in this house.
You need to decorate your house.
The house is decorated. We have reindeer outside.
I haven't been sent any pictures.
We have the tree up. We have a bunch of presents underneath the tree just for Britt. We have lights around the house. We have a reindeer outside. Like, we need more. But yeah,
I need a house done up. Okay.
It's kind of, but it's sad when you go outside and you see everybody else's. Like when I go unplug the lights because we're still living in the 90s and I don't have an Alexa outside. So like I go out there and it's like pitch black, and I'm just like, man, this is sad.
You haven't set up timer lights?
No,
You should
because
really talk to Big Dog about it.
it's
He's
right
right there.
there. It's right there at the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
But
that's another thing you have to do.
it's another responsibility.
And that's too much responsibility, playboy.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do is trying to make sure we got the Christmas spirit going because I can't wait to spend the holidays. I can't wait to see a bunch of family. I can't wait
Well,
to
you won't be seeing us,
have
so
fun.
good for you.
I want to see you guys, but I'm sure I'll see you sometime soon.
Maybe in January, when I can request time off, I can come visit you.
That'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
Because this weekend, oof, we are jam
Ooh,
packed, dollar.
dale.
Okay, sorry, get on with the show. I don't want to bring up anything that that's unnecessary and not funny. We need
Funny.
funny,
Okay.
funny.
You laugh, monkey. Okay, so Britt, let's get on with this. I want to know. I'm gonna let you think about it if you need to. Favorite Christmas memory. Just throwing it out there. Let you think. Let it
Oh, I
ponder.
have a memory that's not my favorite,
No,
but it
I'm looking for
happened.
favorites. I'm
But
looking for.
can I tell a funny and what is it called? Antidote? What's it
Okay.
called?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So one year, Marquette and I are opening presents, enjoying our life. And then
Our life before work.
yeah, our life before working or all this bullshit.
Yeah.
And then my our mom and our dad decided to pull us aside and give us another gift, a verbal gift. And they decided to let us know that my mom was pregnant. And I decided to say, that's disgusting.
It is the. That is the that is the
Yeah,
story, man. Yeah. That's the one that gets told all the time. Um,
good
yeah,
times.
it was perfect because we've been waiting. Like this was a New Year's Christmas, right? They just got back from their trip,
Hmm.
and we were just like having a fun time. Life is grand. We're pregnant. Brittany's delivery. It's 90% of the time it's Brittany's delivery. That's what makes the story so funny. That's disgusting.
Disgusting. Y'all need to learn how to use a condom.
Somebody found out how babies were made. I was still thinking that a bird delivered them.
I
So
know. Margarita was all excited. I'm
I was
like,
like,
no,
congrats. Hell yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have
And
but
now,
other
how
than
would we
that,
describe him? How would we describe our brother now?
he's cool. I took that fool out, him, Justine, and his girlfriend. I took them out to dinner. Not one of them reached their hand in their pocket. That's fine. It's expected. Only Justine told me thank you for the food.
That's our running joke. I'm glad
Yeah.
Justine said thank you, but like that's been our running joke every time we Brittany and I end up taking the kids anywhere.
That's the only time they want to hang out with me though. If I say, you want to get food? Because apparently I'm not exciting otherwise.
Yeah. You want instead of
And then they invited me to Avatar, and I was like, buy the tickets, and then I'll sell you. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And guess who never bought the tickets?
Of course not.
Yeah. And then last minute they go, Steven calls me at 8 in the morning. I was sleeping because I was hungover. And he goes, yo, Britt, you go see Avatar? I was like, no, man, I got a long day. He's like, oh, that sucks. So I think these fools invited me in the first place because they wanted me to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And then last minute trying to invite me again to see if I pay.
Yep.
That's how it is.
100%.
That's I don't want children. They just want you for your money.
It should be paying forward. We took them to Top Gun Maverick.
Yep.
They should have taken you to have. In fact, we're due because we took them to go see Spider-Man last year. So we're due a movie.
Yeah. Do a lot of movies. And these kids have jobs.
Exactly. Well,
so now I know how mom feels with me not paying my phone bill and my
Ride it as long as you can, dog. Ride it as
Riding
long as
that
you
wave.
can.
The one episode she listens to.
My favorite Christmas memory actually has to do with mom. There's other memories too. No, I don't want anybody getting jealous, but for some reason, when I think of Christmas, I think of the time, and I love movies. I always think of the time mom took us to go see How to Grinch Stole Christmas. It was like her first
At
Christmas with
Cinemark?
us. No, it was. I think we went to Uptown.
I think I've seen it 2 times in the theaters then.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think you did. I think you ended up going to see it twice, but I remember Christmas Day. We opened up our gifts, and then she took us to the movies. And for some reason, when I think of Christmas, my brain automatically goes to that memory. There's other memories. There's a memory where I got a TV one year, and I thought that was cool.
I
You
don't
know,
remember anything.
I have a memory of like I had a bunk bed at one point, right? And I was
Mhm.
trying to go to sleep, and this is Santa when I found out about Santa. Let's just say that.
Oh,
I don't want to ruin anybody else's fantasy. Because Santa is real. Santa is real. But yeah, and so yeah, I have those memories, but like yeah, for some reason I remember when we went to go see How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I remember laughing my ass off. I thought Jim Carrey was hilarious. I
the
actually
best.
rewatched that movie this year, and I was like, man, there's some jokes that went way over my head. I didn't even know.
Too
He,
good, huh?
yeah. Oh man, that
Maybe
he
I
was
need to
made.
rewatch it. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow night.
You should. You should. He was made for that role.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my god, he's hilarious in that movie.
100%. Man,
Um,
it's funny. I don't remember any other Christmases
no.
except one where I got like a grocery cart.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I remember.
Mm-hmm. Putting that on me.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like you get cool race cars, big wheels, Hot Wheels. And I get a grocery cart.
It was the '90s. They didn't know what was coming.
Mhm. Those people would have been canceled in this day and age.
You're so crazy, man. Um,
Yeah,
and
man.
and Christmas time is. I always say November and December are my favorite 2 months, but Christmas time, the holiday season, that's my jam. It always is, always has been. It
I think I
also
only like
is,
Christmas.
for some reason, big things happen during that time, whether positive or negative.
Oh
Something
man,
always.
another announcement. What do you
No,
got
no, no,
going?
no, no, no. I'm just saying that.
Okay.
I just saying that there's always something significant that happens, and it's always like, holy crap, you know what I mean? So it's I don't know. Like, I
What
guess it's a
happened last
way.
year?
Well, we found out that Alyssa was pregnant.
Oh, I see. Yes, that makes sense.
So like big life events usually tend to, for some reason, end the year off, I guess. And but I find that a lot of it, whether it's happy or sad, it happens. And but for some reason, I still love this time of year. You know what I mean? It all happens for a reason, right?
Hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah. So yeah, that I just love the season. I really do. I don't like the stores. I do not like going to be. I don't. I'm not a. I'm see here. I'm like a weird person because I'm like I love being around people that I like,
Yeah.
which makes me feel like people think that I'm like a people person. But I don't like going to the
I don't think you're a
stores.
people person at all, dude.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know who told you you're a people person, but you
Tell
ain't, dog.
me. Tell me. Why do you say that? Tell me.
You're a introvert. You only like people that you know, and then it takes you like, you know, years, months, weeks to get to like someone, and they like have to be on your same wavelength.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So
accurate.
I would never say you're a people person. If I threw a party, yeah, I threw a party for Halloween. You did not talk to anyone that you didn't know. You were approached by someone that you know, and that's the only
Yeah,
person you guys talk to.
I had no interest in speaking to anyone else at that party.
See,
Yes.
that's your
Right,
problem.
you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I know, and there's some people that I just automatically click with. Like, I feel like Nathan and I hit it off real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know. You and I hit it off real quick. We did.
Really did it. We took like 18 years, bro.
We had no choice. But yeah, like, anyways, if you thought I was a people person because of the show, you were mistaken. I despise it. I think people can be rude and grumpy, and it's like that's not my jam. I didn't come here for a problem. I came here because I wanted to feel Christmassy. You know?
So you don't like shopping stores or grocery stores?
Ooh, both. I think.
Both. I think that's why I
Yeah,
shop online because I don't want to deal with people.
that's fair. Yeah, I think as I've gotten older, it's gotten worse. Like I slowly, but like I'm like I'm starting to get to the point where I'm gonna be one of those old men that just is always growling, like I'm like Clint
Get
Eastwood.
off my lawn.
I was here first, like yeah, man. People are just
Yeah,
too
you're a
intense.
moody pants.
Well, and now I'm paranoid,
And
considering
then whenever you're around someone you don't know, you get really upset.
what. How do you mean?
I don't know if it's upset or anxious, but you can't handle being around a new person.
Fair.
And that's all I have to say about that. As your
Damn.
therapist,
This is free, right? Because we're putting this out there to the
yeah,
world.
yeah.
Yeah, but how would you describe you? Because I feel like you instantly adapt, and you could deal with anybody.
I think I know how to be fake.
Hmm.
I don't know, like I know who I like,
Yeah.
and I think I know how do I explain it? If I'm in a good mood,
Yeah.
I can talk to people. Like I can, navigate through a crowd. I can talk like find a person and
Hmm.
try to make a friend. But if I'm not in the mood, this girl is a moody Nancy. She's like too nervous to talk to other people.
Hmm.
Mine's a situational thing.
It happens. I remember one year I went to a training, and I only remember specifically because what happened the next day. I went to a training. This is
Uh-oh.
when I was a teacher, and I didn't. I forget why I was mad, but I was mad. Oh, I was the only one from my team that showed up. It was something for PBI, some positive behavior thing, and
Mm.
I was basically being forced to become its leader. And I had to go, and I was by myself. So I was really mad at the fact that none of the other team came. And it was during the summer and all that, but we had to
Yeah.
go. Like, some of us had to go. And so I remember I was sitting there fuming, and I was sitting there with a bunch of other teachers who I didn't know. And teachers usually, when you sit at the same table with each other, always ask the same questions. What grade do you teach, and what school? It's the
They
same
didn't
old,
ask
same
you
old.
anything?
They asked me, but I was
Okay.
short and quiet, and I just kind of sat there for the whole day. We were there from 8 to 4,
You
and
are
I
too moody.
I was so miserable. And then the next day came, and I was nice at the end. I was like, oh, okay, bye, see you tomorrow. But then the next day, I was in a like better spirit because I got over the fact that my team
Ditched you.
were worthless,
Aban- abandoned you.
abandoned me, and but yeah, and the lady mentioned, oh, yesterday she said something like you were mean, or you seemed like a grumpy person or something like that. And I had
Hmm.
to tell her, I said it's because my team didn't decided not to come. Like,
But when you're grumpy, you put it on everyone. That's wrong with you.
thanks. Well,
I like making your mood worse.
you do. You
What?
I'm just kidding.
You're
Uh
not kidding.
no, okay, there are times where I think you kind of make it worse. Like, specifically, I'm man, we're going to get into this.
This is supposed to be a holiday special. We're
This is a
doing a
holiday
therapy
special, but
sesh.
when we work out, right? Hold on, let me finish the
I
story.
don't know where this is
There's
going.
certain times where I'm cool, like, yeah, I'm ready to work out. But then there's some days where I just don't want to. But Brittany is hyping the shit out of this workout all day long. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, right, Mark Anthony? Blah, 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 blah. And then when we get into the gym, she's there trying to be a positive reinforcement here. And yeah, go ahead, Mark Anthony. Da, da, da. And I just get more and more frustrated because I'm like, I didn't want to work out in the first place. And here's this hyper ass chick trying to tell me what to do. You know what I mean? And it's worse when it's the you want to work out, I don't know, like late in the afternoon or something. Like so you've been hyping me all day. Like we already went out to the store or something and you're still hyping me, and then we get home and you're hyping me, and then I'm
I don't
like,
see the
man.
problem.
But
I
it
don't
doesn't
see.
happen anymore, but there was remember when I was before I got into me working out more frequently?
When was this? Like,
This was back like before I started working out dedicated like a year ago.
oh, okay, yeah. I
Remember,
guess
and
so.
I
That
would get
era.
kind of moody and you'd be trying to cheer me up, and that would just make it worse. I just got
You
quiet.
always get upset with the fitness trainers, though.
Yeah, and that is, thank you. See, that circles back to Gold's Gym. Hit
Yeah.
it harder. I don't want to hit it harder. I didn't want to take this class. My mom made me. Like, I feel like Jonah Hill. Like,
Man, oh man,
damn,
I
we
should have.
are unwrapping a lot of stuff going on here, man.
Yeah, we should talk about more happy stuff.
Yeah, sure. Brittany, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog.
You don't have one?
I don't have one. I'm not one of those people. I like our family always put Love Actually on every year,
Uh-oh.
and people put the Elf on, all that business.
Speak on
And
it, son.
I couldn't give a damn about Christmas films. Like Love Actually was great, and then you watch it now and you're like, oh, some of the stuff is gonna, and then Elf, never liked it. Will Ferrell is too much for me. Most of the time he's too much for me. Anchorman, he's good. Elf, come on,
He's
get
great.
off of.
I like him in
I
Step
know,
Brothers.
I understand it's for children, but come off it, all right. And then
I think you need to rewatch it, James Caan.
and
Rest in
whatever.
peace.
And then the was it Charlie Brown Christmas special? Couldn't give a shit. I couldn't give a rat's ass about that other movie. What's it? A Christmas Story? You know, the
Oh no.
Fragile. Um, How the Grinch Stole Christmas might be the number one, but I'm not one of those people that can watch a movie every year and be entertained by a Christmas movie every
Here
year.
we
So
go.
I'm gonna go with three movies that I enjoy.
Uh-huh.
So does The Nightmare Before Christmas count?
I don't count it, but other people do.
So I'm gonna go Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm gonna go with How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I'm gonna go with Love Actually. These are just movies I enjoy watching, but I don't have the nerve to watch every Christmas. And
Why do you want to kill Joy?
The Night Before,
It's a good one. Good one. Good choice.
I threw up a little bit.
So like, so this goes back to you. It's a you problem.
This is
This
not a problem
This
though.
is why you get mad at me when I say I rewatched something or I watched it more than once.
This is not a you problem. This is not a rewatching movie.
You have gotten to the point where now you are one and done, no matter what.
No, that's not me. That's not me, dog.
I don't
It
know,
has
dog.
to be. It has to be really good. Christmas movies
No, but
are subpar.
I'm with you on that level because with Christmas movies, yes, there's certain movies that I can watch every year. I have a much more bigger palette than you do when it comes to Christmas movies. I don't like some of the classics. Like I don't really care for National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, right?
Or It's a
And
Wonderful Life. Wait, is that a Christmas
I
movie?
I like It's Wonderful. It's a Wonderful Life, but it is a long one.
Yeah.
I don't watch it every year though. I haven't watched it in a few years. My favorite Christmas movie is obviously is How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey, and I do love Love Actually. Just brings back memories. I remember for the longest time I never wanted to watch it, and the parents always watched it, and I finally sat down to watch it. It was the very end of the movie with the little boy who's running through the airport,
Yeah.
and I remember going, I hope he gets her. I somehow I just got won over. Like this movie I've been trying to put off for all this time. I just all of a sudden was like, oh my god, I hope he reaches her at the airport, and I just
And
bought
he
into it, and
does.
it became just a joy to put on every year. I like the movies. I like the movies like The Holiday. It's far fetched, but it's fun. The Night Before, like you mentioned, with Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Anthony Mackie. I love that movie. Michael Shannon has a great role in that movie.
Hmm.
I just showed Lisette that I think last year I showed her and she liked it. So hopefully we'll watch it this year.
Did
I
she watch Love Actually before? Are
Love
you
Actually,
sure?
no. Last year was the first time she watched it when we were with mom.
Did she
Mom
like
put
it?
it on. She thought it was okay. It wasn't. I don't think it was really her cup of tea. She likes movies like Elf, and you dissed it. Um, and she likes The
No
Grinch.
offense. I know everyone loves the elf.
Yeah, and I just started coming around to the Elf. I was like you for the longest time. I think within the last couple years, I started getting more and more like, yeah, it's a fun movie. But I was like you for the longest time, where I was like, I don't like it. It's trash.
Trash.
Not anymore, Moni. Because I know she's probably screaming. And I never thought Nightmare Before Christmas was a Christmas movie. I never,
I,
honestly, I'm gonna say
uh-oh.
this, but I might regret it. I just never been a big fan of that movie.
That's okay.
You
It's
know,
the graphics throw people off.
No, it's not the graphics. It's just I just never really got into it. I just didn't really care for it. You
Mm.
know, I don't know. It's just it's who I am. What else? I feel like I'm missing some Christmas movies, but I think there's there's a whole bunch. I don't know. You guys, if you want to tell us your favorite Christmas movies, let us know. But
That's your list. That was so short.
yeah, it's really just like yeah, Christmas movies, like you said, they're very subpar for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's hard to be like, I mean, like we watch Die Hard. I purposely put on Die Hard during Christmas time, even though it's debatable whether or not it's a Christmas movie. I put it on every year. Um, but that's for me, right? And I just feel like the other Christmas movies, like I'm not into all the romantic Hallmark movies and all that. We just did recently watch Love Hard with Nina Dobrov, and that was pretty good. We had fun with that one. Um,
You call it Nina
Moni
Dobrov?
Moni called her Nina Doberman.
Dober. Nina Dobrev.
Dobrev with Jimmy O Yang. All
Yeah,
right.
dog. That's a good movie. Like it's what's the word called? Predictable, but it's good.
Yeah. I mean, even though I knew it was gonna happen, I still rooted for them to get together for some reason.
You're a man about
I'm a
love.
man about love, man. Especially the underdog. Just saying.
She should have dated the hot brother.
No. Mm-mm. He
Okay, fine.
wasn't the one for her.
He wasn't the one.
No, no, no. All right. Well,
Fine.
I don't know how this is feeling so far. I don't know if it feels like I'm getting people's Christmas spirits up or if
We
we
need to get
just
it up.
that's what she said. Um
Oh,
let's insert some Viagra into this episode.
who
I
at
have
you?
I have a quiz for Britt.
Oh shit.
It can end up being multiple choice because I'm not going to do that torture again like I did last time.
Yeah, Chris Evans was hard.
Honestly, that was like the most regrettable part about that episode was like I really wish I would have gave you multiple choice. Um,
Well,
but what does it say? Hindsight's 2020.
yeah. And he has a girlfriend now, so my life's over.
No, it's not.
Just messing.
Oh my gosh, you got a dream boat.
I know. I know.
All right, so I have a bunch of Christmas movie related questions. Now, I try to choose Christmas movies that I knew you would know. So I didn't do like deep
Promise.
cuts. I didn't do any like, what's this claymation one? I stayed away from all the classic stuff. And I tried to just keep it
100.
mostly keep it 100. And I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Shit.
Some of them are designed to try to trick you, but they're not that hard.
You said this last time.
Yeah, but this time you get multiple choice if you say multiple choice.
So I have to ask for it.
You have to ask for it. Yeah, I think
Do
it's
I
only.
get points off for multiple choice?
Ooh, no,
Because it sounds like a lifeline if I have to ask for it.
no, no. It's Christmas. I'll be nice. It's your gift.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you like what I got you this year. But you know what? You will, because you're not a spoiled brat.
I just want a massage membership or a Pilates membership
Okay,
now.
I didn't get any of those, so you're
Okay,
gonna
well,
hate
then I
it.
won't like it.
You're gonna hate it. All right, so here we go.
Okay, hit me.
Here we go. First question for Brittany, aka Maya Rudolph.
Gangsta.
What movie do you get when you have the director of Iron Man and an actor from Anchorman?
Elf.
Correctamundo. Easy question.
Easy, bro.
Easy. Did you guys guess it? Did you know what was Elf? Did you
Oh,
know
should
John
I give a
Favreau?
pause for you guys?
Because it's funny though, because I have to tell us that, because she's like Nathan. I have to tell her every year. John Favreau directed Elf, and he's the doctor. He's the pediatrician guy that they go see in the movie. So
And he's happy.
he's happy from Anchorman, from Iron Man. So
Hey,
there
your
you go.
man's.
All right, here we go. And this is easy. In 1996, a father scoured across the city to find an exclusive sold out toy. Name that movie.
Jingle all the way.
Jingle all the way, and I
Arnold
failed.
Schwarzenegger.
I failed to mention that this is one of my favorites.
Oh, this is a great film.
This is a good one. It's not
Put
on
it
Disney
on this-
Plus. It's not on Disney Plus this year.
Where is it?
I don't know. Only the sequel with what's his face, Larry the Cable Guy's on there. But
What?
yeah. But this is Arnold. Put that cookie down now. That was pretty good.
It's a good diet quote.
Yeah, it is.
Put the cookie down.
It's a good movie, man. For bonus points,
That's
what was
it?
the no? What for bonus points on that question? What's the name of the toy?
It was a red action figure.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. I can't remember.
Was it Mr. Freeze, Turbo Man, or
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man? Good job.
Thanks, man.
All right. Ooh, here's the next one. It's Turbo time.
It's turbo time.
I remember I really wanted that action figure, and I think our cousin got it, and I remember being extremely jealous that he got it.
Our cousin got it?
Yeah,
Spoiled kids.
that's what happens. All right,
I remember I wanted Arnold to be my dad.
I did too. There was a period where I loved Arnold Schwarzenegger more than, and he was my favorite actor, guys. Like it,
Yeah.
it was deep. Like it was to the point where I had my own little filmography book about Arnold, and I knew all of Arnold's movies from when he started until I think it went up to like Terminator 3 or something like that. Before he became Governor, I had a whole book of it, and I loved that book. And I watched everything, man. I would go to the store at Target, and they would have like his. This is back when DVDs would go on sale, and I'm like, oh, there's Commando, there's Predator, and I would buy them and I would watch them. I watched movies like Red Heat and Running Man. Anyways, Arnold's the man,
He's the man.
especially in the
Still
90s,
is.
man. Damn, he's my favorite between him and Stallone. He was my favorite. In
Oh
the 90s.
yeah. Stallone doesn't hold a candle to Arnold.
All right, next question.
Am I starting beef or what?
Princess Fiona Hold on. Dr. John Watson, Nacho Libre, and Rose are all the cast of what movie?
The Holiday.
That is correct.
Yeah. Cameron
Ro-
Diaz, Jack Black, Kate Winslet, and Jude Law.
And funny enough, that was going to be the bonus if you can name the cast members. Good
Of course I can.
job.
Like the back of my hand.
Damn, this is easy for you, girl.
Easy peasy.
Do you like to party?
Of course.
What? What movie do three childhood friends set out to find the holy grail of Christmas parties, the Nutcracker
The
Ball?
night before.
The Night Before with Seth
Yeah.
Rogen, Anthony Mackie, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
JGL.
JGL. He does not do enough movies, man.
He doesn't know.
There was a time though, he had a chunk of time where he was he was in The Dark
In
Knight
every
Rises,
movie.
Looper,
Inception time.
yeah, exactly, Inception time. That's when he was like popping up everywhere. I know I think he had a kid or something, and he kind of like, you know,
I mean, like, yeah, it's like he gave birth to it.
he's being a dad. You know, what can I say? All right, name the movie with this quote: "Max, help me, I'm feeling."
Oh, the Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Ah, damn, girl.
Yeah, dog. The way you said it made it feel like a romantic movie.
I know. I was trying to throw you off, but you know.
You can't throw me off, dog.
Do you remember what the? Do you remember the song from the movie? Or
Where are you, Christmas?
Brittany, are you sure you're not a Christmas fan?
That's
I'm gonna give
true.
you a bonus point. Who sang the song?
Faith Hill. Next question.
Yeah. Well, clearly somebody doesn't love Chris Evans as much as she thought she did.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
I don't know his beards.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say yes.
All right. You would have got a point either way.
Thank you.
Bonus question. When
Uh-oh.
John McClane gets a machine gun, what does he write on a bad guy's shirt?
You lost me now. Multiple choice?
Does he write yippee-ki-yay? Oh, sorry. I blinked. Yippee-ki-yay, I'm a cop, or now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho.
Did you just make that up?
Which one?
Is it I'm a cop? Is it
No.
Yippee-ki-yay?
No.
It's the ho-ho?
Yeah. He writes, now I have a machine gun.
How much room does he have in his shirt?
It was a whole white like sweater thing, and then Hans reads it. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho,
Oh.
ho. All right, no points on that one.
Well, I saw Die Hard like 15 years ago, so.
All right, here we go. In the 2006 film Love Actually, what does Harry, played by Alan Rickman, try to buy behind his wife's back?
A necklace for his whore.
You are
I want
correct.
some staplets, or I don't want something I want. I want something. Wait, what should it say? I don't want something I need. I want something I want.
What do you
Fucking
want?
whore.
Yeah, I know.
He fell
and
right
then
for it.
the way she flaunts it, and
Mhm.
does his wife so dirty. She's hoping for that necklace.
She doesn't deserve that.
That was terrible. Terrible. But a funny scene though with what's his name?
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, Mr. Bean. His real name. But
Something.
fuck
We'll get it.
Anyways, but you wanted it in a Christmas box. It's a Christmas box. Anyways, good movie. All
Good
right.
accent, bro. Good accent, bro.
His kid's name is Charlie. He didn't read the fine print and has the same initials as good old Saint Nick. Name the movie.
His child's name is Charlie?
Yep, his kid's name is Charlie. He didn't read the fine print, and he has the same initials as good old Saint Nick. Name the movie.
I need a multiple choice.
Wow. Okay, you ready?
I don't know.
Are you
Go.
ready?
I'm
Okay.
ready.
Is it The Night Before? Is it The Santa Claus? Is it Elf?
I guess Elf?
Incorrect. It's The Santa Claus.
What's the Santa Claus?
I feel like I gave it to you on the silver platter with Tim Allen.
I don't remember this movie.
And he becomes Santa Claus. His name is Scott Calvin. He has the SC for his initials. He becomes Santa Claus. His son's name's Charlie. He says Charlie's name like 1,000 times in that movie.
I don't know this movie.
The only reason why I know is because I watched it like 2 days ago. I mean, I've seen it before.
The only movie I can remember that's old like that is the one where he turns into a snowman.
You remembered all these other movies. Okay.
Jack Frost.
I tried to watch that movie again, and it's terrible.
What are you gonna do?
It's an awful movie, man. Jack Frost is
They're all terrible.
Okay, well
I
can't believe you haven't seen the Santa Claus.
I missed one. Who's in it?
You need Tim Allen, Buzz Lightyear, Home Improvement. Remember, he puts on the suit. He becomes Santa Claus.
I think I've only seen the Tim Allen one where Deck the Halls.
You mean Christmas with the Cranks?
That one.
Wow, I'm surprised. Well, you are subscribed to Disney Plus. Put it on.
Thanks.
Okay, here we go. Who played the hero boy, father, conductor, hobo, Scrooge, and Santa Claus in the Polar Express? We're looking for the actor.
Jim Carrey.
Under their IMDb. You're going with Jim Carrey for the Polar Express.
But you said the Scrooge.
He's played all these characters in one movie. Hero boy, father, conductor, hobo, Scrooge, and Santa Claus. He plays all these characters in one movie in the Polar Express. Who's the actor?
I'll go with Jim Carrey.
Incorrect.
Woo! Who is it? I've never seen the Polar Express.
Tom Hanks.
Isn't Jim Carrey in that movie?
No, Jim Carrey has the other one that looks like that style, the Scrooge movie, but he actually is Ebenezer Scrooge, like he's the whole time.
Oh, well, I never seen Polar Express, so sorry.
All right, we're down to our last two questions. You kind of fired through them.
Without me.
I've seen these movies with you, I think.
No, I've never seen the Polar Express.
Okay, besides the
creeped me out too much.
Yeah. Well, it's still creepy. Well, I don't know if you're gonna get this one, but here we go. What does Ralphie from A Christmas Story want for Christmas?
A gun. A BB gun.
Okay, I'll give it to you. An official Red Ryder Carbon Action 200 shot range model air rifle, aka
air rifle.
Bonus points. What do people tell him when he asks for it?
Isn't that too dangerous or something?
Along those lines. You're gonna be shocked. You ready? You'll shoot your eye out.
Oh yeah, that's what they all say.
That's what they all say.
That's what they say.
Last question.
Okay, let's get this right.
Name at least 3 traps that Kevin plans for 2 burglars
in Home Alone.
In Home Alone. 3 of them. All you got to name is 3. There's a whole bunch that happened to these guys.
I feel like there was a tar and feather scene.
That is, yep.
Then there's I remember something falling on top of
yeah.
What is that guy's name? Is it a piano falling top of him? That's too big.
Not too big.
Something falls on top of him. That one. And then I feel like there's the one where he's chasing him out, like when he's in the hotel and he plays that clip on the TV to scare them away.
We well, he does
Or
play the
what?
he does. Well, I'm talking about the first movie, but and it's just the house. He's in the house.
Oh, just the house.
Yeah, just the house.
And then there's another one where he scares them out down the stairs, slip and slide style.
I don't know. Oh, I guess outside with the ice, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
There was a tarantula on the guy's face. He sets fire to the Joe Pesci's head. The throws a paint can at their face. Throws the iron, hits the guy in the face. What else? Steps on ornaments.
Kid's a terrorist.
Kid's a terrorist. Kid's a nightmare.
Damn.
Brittany, you have 16 points.
Hey. What do I cash in with these points, huh?
Just have a good time this holiday season.
You bitch. I want like $100 gift card.
Well, not happening. What you get is my love, and I wish you luck with the new year. Can I tease next week's episode?
Go ahead. Since I get nothing for playing this game.
I have gifts for you. When you come down, you'll get them. Anywho, next week,
That's
guys,
fine.
it's
That's
what you've been
fine.
waiting for. Next week, we are going to do our end of the 2022. How do you say it? It sounds wrong now. It's our end of the year list of 2022, our 10 favorite movies. Do you think we should do 10 or 15? I'm having a little trouble.
15.
Let's do 15. I love that idea.
Go big or go home.
We're going to do our top 15 picks of 2022. And you know what I'm excited about for my list in particular? Is that it does have variety.
This time around?
I will say that. It's actually one of the things I kind of regret when I mentioned my favorite movies of all time. But at the same time...
Did 007 come out this year or last year?
Right.
What?
Last year.
No way!
You're...
I feel like that was this year.
I sent you a list. Go back through your text, and you'll see I try to help you. I even put movies that I knew you watched with me, or even watched and we reviewed it. That's just a beginning. You're gonna have to research the rest if you find something on Netflix or whatever. But yeah, wow, did 007 died last year?
I felt like that was this year.
That's because you've watched it more than once, probably.
I watched Top Gun more than once, but that was this year too.
Good job. I'm proud of you. Glad you remembered.
We watched.
But yeah, I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm excited because my list actually has variety. It might surprise a lot of people. I don't know if my number one will surprise people, but I think that the list overall will surprise people.
Where can we? Oh, on this video, people, I want you to guess what his favorite one is.
Oh yeah, because last year was easy. Because I think last year was Spider-Man: No Way Home. I think that was,
of course, easy.
Pretty easy. That was last year. But this year, yeah, I'm pretty excited. There's a couple of movies that I still have to watch. Before I let you go, Britt, you know, I want to see a few films, and I want to see rapid fire if you want to see them as well.
Hit me.
I'm gonna hit you. Let me pull up my list. These are the ones that I still want to see and hope they end up on my list. Glass Onion, aka Knives Out 2.
Yes.
Hell
that's
yeah,
this year?
Man. That it came out for a week during Thanksgiving, and it's coming on Netflix this Friday. Actually, it's the 23rd.
What? That's it?
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be exclusively for Netflix, and then they experimented with doing a limited release kind of deal.
Trash.
I want to see The Menu.
Yep.
I want to see The Whale.
Yep.
Brendan Fraser, man. Ooh, when he says that line, ooh. I just want to make sure I did one right thing in my life. Oh
my God.
Avatar 2, The Way of Water.
No.
I want to see it.
I mean, I want to see it, but it's like 3 hours. Is it the same as last time? Who
I
knows?
heard they improve on what they did last time, but you're gonna be mostly it's the spectacle of it all that blows everyone's socks off.
Yeah, it's all cinematography.
I watched Avatar 1 recently in preparation, you know me.
Preparation
And
H.
I think being away from it as long as I was, and I think I have I liked it again. Like it felt like, oh gosh, I forgot I liked this movie.
Did you
Um,
like it the first time around? I feel like you
yeah,
didn't.
yeah, I liked it the first time around. It's just like I said, our Steven kind of ruined it. Like he watched it over and over again.
Typical.
Um, it was like every day we came home and it was on. Anyways, so I'm interested. I want to see this on the biggest screen possible. If I'm being honest, I still need to see Wakanda Forever. I doubt I will see it. I think it's coming on Disney Plus in January, so I'll just wait for it then. The Fablemans. I want to see
What's
this.
that?
Steven Spielberg's new movie. It's about his family. Paul Dano's in it, plays his dad.
Mm,
You haven't seen the trailer for this,
no, I
where
don't
he's
think
all
you
about
sent it.
movies, and it looks like it's like I don't know. I look like I'm gonna fall in love with it. And then of course I want to see Marcel the Shell.
Oh, that would be cute.
I think all those movies, if I watch them in some variety, I think they would end up in my list somehow. So we'll have to wait and see. I might not get to all of them. They might just be movies that I have to wait till next year to
But you
watch.
haven't seen Banshees of Inisherin, right?
Yes, I have. I didn't want to send you a review. I thought it was okay. I just real quick. I thought it was hilarious. I had a couple laugh out moments in the beginning. It's not, but I heard somebody else say that it wasn't funny. So I don't know if I don't know, but it made me laugh in the beginning, and then the ending takes a turn that I did not expect.
Hmm.
Um, but overall, I really like the movie.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow night. And then
My
Friday, I'm gonna watch How the Grinch
Colin
Stole Christmas.
Colin Farrell and Brandon Gleeson are so good. Colin Farrell, of course, is fantastic.
Of course.
Um, uh, it's it's a really good movie. I'm trying to be like
You need
I
to
don't want
back
to hype
up.
it. I don't want to hype it. I'm not trying to hype it.
Stay
That's
backwards because you're gonna make a mistake like I did with the my movie
which movie?
with Michelle Yeoh.
Oof. It's funny. I actually want to rewatch it just to make sure that it's not going to go on my list. Because someone wrote into John Campia today, actually, saying that it wasn't their favorite movie, but they connected to the story and they still were emotionally affected by it, but it wasn't their cup of tea or whatever. And I was like, damn, that's kind of how I felt. Like I was really emotionally attached, and I got
Yeah.
there, but it just was one of those movies. I was just like, I usually judge movies like if I want to see them again, then that's high praise.
Mm.
But it kind of falls apart because some movies I watch again to see if I really did hate them. Like, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. See, so I can't figure out like what you're
I'm a
saying.
mystery man. I'm a people person, not a people person.
I'm an
I don't know what I am.
enigma.
I don't know what I am.
Crazy
Anyway,
dog.
so sorry guys. That's what we're doing, and then we're gonna just to let you guys know we will be taking a week off, and then when we come back in 2023, we're gonna talk about our most anticipated movies. So next week, before 2022 comes to a close, you'll get our end of the year list, and then we'll take a week off, and then we'll be back for 2023 to do our anticipated list. Which there's a lot of movies coming out in 2023, Britt.
You're gonna have
It's
to catch me
insane.
up because we're gonna be missing some in June,
Dude, it's insane. Maybe
mate. I'm hanging up.
close us out. Get us out of this.
Loud.
Close
Thank
us
you
out.
guys for listening. This is episode 64 of the movie reference, our
Ho, ho,
Christmas special
ho.
/ birthday episode for our mama. This has been it's been real, it's been awesome, it's been a year or more. I'm Brittany, this is Marc Anthony. We're your hosts with the mosts. We're trying to show you movies, but we try not to boast.
invite you over some roast.
Oh, dinner. Yeah,
That's
so
right. Grab a glass and let's have a toast.
And grab some ass and listen to some class, which is us. Catch us on Anchor, Spotify, the YouTubes, the movie reference.
Yep.
Peace.